Hey, how are you? It is Wednesday, September 11th, and I'm just popping on here real quick because I said I was. So, nothing much is really happening, but okay, so what's going on in my life? So Monday night was a really bad night for me. So, I have a couple of dogs and I have a cat. And the cat likes to go out at night. And neither my husband nor I like that, but he's demanding, very demanding. So whenever and he sits by the door and he meows, and it's not just like meow, no, he screams, and you can only take that so much. However, on Monday he went out earlier when the dogs went out, and he came back in. So we're like, oh, great, he'll stay in all night. Little did I know that he was going to decide to sleep with me. And so Adele, which you seen in the previous video, or maybe 2 videos ago, whichever, she always sleeps. Like during the day, she's always on my side of the bed. And although I started making the bed for my morning routine and whatnot, she doesn't lay on the bed during the day anymore. But when she starts to get tired at night, that's the first place she goes. She goes on my spot. And when my husband and I get into bed, he calls her over and she goes over there with him, and she tucks herself real tight into him, and he always puts his arm over her, and he's hugging her all night, which is fine with me because my area is open, and I don't like spooning. I don't like having anything on top of me other than blankets when I'm sleeping. However, Adele is extraordinarily possessive. Not mean possessive, just she wants to show the other animals in the house that, she's princess. So we get into bed, and it's already late. I missed my time to go to bed. So I want to get into bed. I want to read for 5 or 10 minutes, and I want to go to sleep. And here comes the cat, and he jumps up on the bed, and he is on my left side by my legs. And when she realizes that, she stretches out between my husband and I, and she puts her head on my belly, telling the cat, she's mine, you can't have her, go away. Cat didn't listen. Cat doesn't care. He'll fight her. He's an idiot. Anyway, I didn't want to be mean, and I was like, it's okay. I will go to sleep. I couldn't fall asleep. I was like the white part of an Oreo cookie. I was the middle part of an Oreo cookie. And I was smushed between the two of them. no matter what I did, if I turned to the left, if I turned to the right, if I moved, the cat wouldn't leave. So I am tossing and turning for 2 hours. It is now 1 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, okay, that's it. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. I get up. I'm going to go sit down and watch TV. And I'm like, no, there are no electronics. You are not going to get on your iPad or watch TV or get on your phone. No. So I started to do arts and crafts, and I was listening to an audiobook, but I wasn't scrolling any social media. And little did I know, 2 hours go by, and now I'm exhausted. And I can tell you, when the cat asked to go outside, I was like, please, just go. So I crawled into bed. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. My alarm clock goes off at 6:30. And I was like, well, that's your problem. You are not going to press snooze. You are going to get your butt up out of bed, and you're going to do the same routine. And yesterday I was okay. I was okay yesterday. I was tired, but I worked all day. I did what I needed to do. And I did go to bed at 10. It was supposed to be 9, but I went to bed at 10. And I got 7 hours of sleep. 7 hours of sleep. And today after lunch, I was exhausted. I'm exhausted. So I am going to go to bed early tonight. You are witnesses. You're my accountability partner. I am going to bed at the time I am supposed to, or earlier. So that happened yesterday, and you know, I'm part of the consignment chats group, and I do mastermind, and they're my accountability partners. And I don't know, probably 3 times a year or 4 times a year, they do an event called a List-A-Palooza, which means it's either 3 days or 4 days. It's either Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And you list as much as you possibly can. And you tell them how much you listed in that day. And they give away prizes, right? So at first, second, and third winners get prizes. And last time they did the List-A-Palooza, I wanted to win so bad because I wanted a one-on-one counseling with them. I just felt that I wasn't doing all I could do. I was not being as efficient as I could be, and I wanted to win this, right? So I worked so hard. I worked all hours of the night. I hit it hard. And I was like, I went in there and I was like, I've got this. I know I've got this. I honestly don't remember. Wait, let me think. It was a 3-day event, and there's this woman, and I don't want to use her name because I don't know how she'll feel about that, but she's been doing this for years, and she is just an inspiration. Last month, she went through a lot. Her health wasn't good, they thought. She had to go through some procedure, and they thought it could be bad news, and she was worried. And at times we saw her, she would pop into one of the, come list with us or a meeting or something. She was in the car, in her car, listing. And this other stuff that happened to her, the month wasn't good for her. It was not. And she still did over 300 listings in that month. And so I thought to myself, man, this woman is unbelievable. And when I heard about it, I started calling her Bionic, and I say her name. Not because she's, mechanical, but because you remember, Steve used to be able to run really fast and do things really fast. So I called her Bionic blah. And she really did get a kick out of that. But the last time we did the List-A-Palooza, I was so confident. I was like, I got this. I know I did. I did 153 listings in 3 days. I think that's how many I did. And I was like, oh, come on, I've got this. And what happens? Bionic woman there did 175. Almost died. I came in second. I came in second. But that didn't give me what I wanted, right? So now I know her better, and I have been harassing her so bad. It's really good play, but I'm like, oh, I'm going to beat you this time. I'm ready now. I'm not going to beat her. I know I'm not as good as she is. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to try my damnedest. But I am going to stick to my sleeping schedule. I will definitely do as much as I possibly can in the time that I have. And I will forget everything else. I will be unbalanced. However, she will beat me. I know she will. But that's okay. It's all right to have some fun with it, right? So that starts tomorrow. And like I said, I'm tired. I am going to start a new listing flow tomorrow. I'm going to see how that goes. I'm hoping, I'm pretty sure it's going to go really well. So I'm hoping that I can get up a lot more listings than I have been currently. So we'll see about that. And honestly, that's really it for me. I have been consistent in my listings to eBay. I have not been consistent with cross-posting. My flow really stinks. It takes so long that I just seem to run out of time. So anyway, the point is I keep on trying, right? I want to try something new tomorrow. And hey, wish me luck, please. It would be nice. Because I'm gonna need it. Bionic is going to beat my butt. I'm never gonna hear the end of it. But it's okay. It's okay. So you have a really good night, and I will talk to you on Friday. I'll let you know how I'm going, how many listings I've gotten up Thursday and all day Friday. And you have a wonderful night tonight and a wonderful day tomorrow. And I will talk to you on Friday. See ya.